So the Sky won, but look, one of the biggest stories to come out of this game is you're playing one of the considered to be top 4 teams in the league, the Minnesota Lynx, and nobody showed up to watch this game.
Angel Reese just got hit with the kind of reality check that could shatter a phone screen. Turns out her WNBA preseason debut attracted fewer eyeballs than rerun of a backyard chess tournament on public access TV. And let's just say, she didn't exactly take it like a champion.
I thought Angel Reese was the star of stars, the icon of icons. That's what the mainstream media keeps telling me. Headline at Forbes from last month. How Angel Reese and Asia Wilson are leading the WNBA.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, she's out here breaking TV ratings like they owe her money, getting compared to Taylor Swift or Beyonce, except she has a jump shot from the logo. Reese's ratings, on the other hand, had all the visibility of a ninja in a blackout. So what happened? How did the self-proclaimed it girl of women's basketball turn invisible overnight? This isn't just a slip. It's a nosedive so public, it's trending in real time. If you're riding with Caitlin, comment baby goat over baby giraffe down below. Let's go.
Again, 5 million Instagram followers do not equate to basketball fans. It's a totally different group of people. You've got a basketball player, you've got a celebrity that, or somebody that thinks she's a celebrity, that happens to be a basketball player. All right, but she's not celebrity enough to actually pack in the stands. And guys, there is some ugly numbers here.
Angel Reese marched into the WNBA like she was headlining Coachella. Confidence sky high, aura turned all the way up. But what she got was more open mic night at the abandoned bowling alley energy. The audience, crickets and tumbleweeds, national TV viewers, they were somewhere else entirely, probably watching reruns of Storage Wars. What should have been her big splash turned into a tiny ripple, barely noticed.
Angel Reese fans, LSU fans, all of you who tell us, oh my God, what a big superstar. Oh my God, transcendent. Oh my goodness, generational. Oh my goodness, so on and so forth. You guys do all the talking, all the yapping. Twitter fingers turn to can't even show up and buy ticket fingers.
Let's rewind to the preseason kickoff, where the Chicago Sky squared off against Brazil's national team at LSU, Angel's supposed home turf. With the blend of Brazilian flair and a college crowd that once crowned their self-proclaimed queen, expectations were sky high. But the result? Crickets. Literal crickets may have outnumbered the viewers. TV ratings were so low, even snail mail moved faster. If a DVD logo bouncing on a screen had replaced the game feed, it might have pulled in more engagement. That's how non-existent the buzz was.
There's a bigger story. 305,000 viewers for the Sky game against the Brazil national team. 305,000 viewers. By the way, Ion is a free over-the-air antenna station. If you've got an antenna, you can watch Ion Network.
Then came Game 2, Sky versus Lynx, Reese's supposed bounce-back performance. Spoiler alert, it flopped harder than a discount inflatable pool. She showed up expecting pyro and applause, but all she got were a few pigeons doing lazy flyovers and a part-time blogger at Wendy's live tweeting between spicy nugget orders. The energy was so dry, even the scoreboard looked like it wanted to go home early. It was less can't-miss sports moment and more accidental background noise during laundry day.
By the way, this arena holds roughly 10,000 fans, okay? It was at the Wintrust. You see that right there. 4,688 fans showed up to a game that Angel Reese is playing in.
At one point, the cameras caught the stands, and it looked like a post-apocalyptic ghost town. Rows of empty seats echoed a haunting silence, like everyone had RSVP'd no to Angel's coming out party. Somewhere deep in the bowels of a TV studio, A network exec stared at those grim Nielsen numbers and questioned their life choices. And Reese? Oh, she didn't just brush it off. Nope. She erupted, not like an athlete fueled by the haters, but like a Real Housewives reunion chair-throwing meltdown. She took to social media with cryptic posts, passive-aggressive emojis, and enough dramatic flair to get her a guest spot on Bravo. Subtle? It was not.
Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I thought Angel Reese was responsible for elevating the WNBA dump. I thought Angel Reese was responsible for taking the dump and turning it into an unmonetizable turd. Now, to her credit, it is a nicely polished turd. It almost looks appealing. Almost. Of course, it's still not appealing enough to generate profit.
Her PR team must have been sweating buckets, scrolling Twitter, praying for traction. But the digital streets were silent. Headlines? Non-existent. Engagement? Flatter than a soda left open overnight. Because in 2025, it's not just about performance. It's about whether your game can be chopped into viral content. And Reese? Oh, the content became viral, all right. For all the wrong reasons.
Angel Reese! Preseason basketball! Let's get it! Bang! How about a little less time at the Met Gala and more time in the layup line? How about it? Bang! More time at the free throw line. How about that? Bang! I heard the Chicago Sky are running a play called Giraffe. It's where they just give it to Angel Reese and she just goes ISO. Hey, someone get the zookeeper. This one's escaping!
Meanwhile, in a different reality, one where sports actually matter, Caitlin Clark was setting fire to every expectation the WNBA has ever seen. While Angel was shooting layups to empty bleachers, Clark was bringing a full arena to its feet. Her preseason exhibition against Brazil? Record-breaking. Like history books level buzz. Moms, dads, barbershop patrons, little kids, random dudes who haven't watched a women's game since Lisa Leslie's dunk, all watching. Clark made the game an event, a thing. The kind of moment that even folks who don't know a pick and roll from a dinner roll felt compelled to see.
There was no argument to be made. We heard it from Shania Wumake as well. We've heard it from a lot of people. Like, there's no argument to be made that there is a needle. There is a needle.
Clark didn't just play, she performed. She was out there slinging assists, drilling deep threes, and reminding the WNBA that she isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. Her game wasn't just dominant, it was cinematic. Every step, every bucket, every glare had the polish of a Netflix sports documentary. While Reese was stuck hoping someone would notice her hustle, Clark was hijacking the entire conversation, drawing every camera, every headline, every eye. It was a contrast so stark, it felt scripted. While Reese was still trying to figure out how to stop her sneakers from squeaking too loud in a half-empty gym, Clark was metaphorically dunking on the sun. Reese's "look at me" moment had been swallowed by Clark's takeover of the entire basketball universe. Reese's trash talk, muted. Clark's game, volume all the way up. One was begging for attention. The other couldn't avoid it if she tried.
Y'all talk a real big game. Y'all talk a real big game. Y'all tell us just how amazing Angel Reese is. Y'all tell us how y'all ride or die with Angel Reese. And you know what? This ain't on Angel Reese. This isn't even about Angel Reese. It's about y'all.
Clark's every move had ESPN on red alert, ready to cut to her highlight reel like they were covering breaking news. Reese's fans, ever loyal, tried to spin it. It's the network's fault. The tip-off time was bad. The lighting in the arena was off. But none of that explains the obvious.